Hi, it's Alice at Cambridge Safety, welcoming you to a Take 5 Minutes for Health and Safety. In today's session, we are going to be looking at near misses. Okay, a near miss, the accident waiting to happen. What is a near miss? Have a think about how you would describe it yourself, maybe how your organisations describe it. A near miss is an unplanned event. So it's happened, but it has not caused any harm or injury to anybody. It is one of those close moments that under different circumstances, the event could have happened and resulted in injury, ill health, damage to property. And we would refer to that term as an accident. So a near miss is an unplanned event that has not caused any harm, injury, ill health, or damage to property. Whereas an accident is an unplanned event that has resulted in injury, ill health, damage to property. And just some examples. Okay, so a near miss could be catching your foot on a trailing cable, but you are able to catch and steady yourself and stop a fall. So you've not been injured, harmed in any way, nothing's damaged or broken, but under certain different circumstances, that could have resulted in you falling to the floor and hurting yourself. Another near miss example, you could be taking a shortcut through the car park, walking between two parked cars, and you walk into the path of a vehicle that only just stops in time. So had that have been an accident, you would have needed to have been injured, but a near miss under different circumstances could have resulted in an accident. Why do they happen? So they happen really when we have failings in one or more of our control measures. So if you think of our control measures as layers of defense against hazards, it could be that one or more of those particular controls has a crack, like a weakness, a failing to it, that is allowing harm potentially to happen. And it can come down to unsafe conditions. So that could be conditions in the workplace. It could also be unsafe actions. So the actions and behaviours that we decide to take. Why should they be investigated? So they may seem quite trivial, really. A near miss, you may come across, well, nobody has been harmed, we're okay, what we're doing must be enough, okay, which is not the case. We need to treat near misses as warning signs. They are warning us that next time it happens, it could result in an accident and somebody seriously being injured or even fatal. If we look at the safety triangle, it is showing us the relationship between near misses and accidents. Okay, so to the bottom right of your screen, you will see my version of a triangle. Apologies. The main take home from this framework is we're looking at the relationship between the severity and frequency of different types of accident. So if we can see here, per one major injury. Before that, there would have been 29 minor injuries. And then under that, 300 near misses. So to reduce our major and minor injuries, we need to start focusing on preventing our near misses. Okay. So just some benefits, if I haven't sold the idea to you yet, of investigating near misses. Help prevent accidents from happening. If we're getting to the near misses, we're investigating them, finding out what is happening, we can put controls in place to prevent them from happening again. It is usually just a case of luck with near misses that it hasn't turned into an accident. Protect staff and other people. If we're giving investigations to near misses and putting controls in place, we can protect our workforce and other people, contractors that might come onto site, visitors, members of the public. It will help improve morale of workers. They will see that my employer is, taking this serious, these near misses. And in turn, if you take near misses seriously, you will find that will help with people reporting them. Whereas if you're not taking them serious, people would, be reluctant to report them. Help meet your duties to do risk assessments. Now, when we're having near misses, yes, nobody has been harmed. There's been no injury, ill health, damage to property. But that is just sometimes just down to pure luck. It is showing you have a failing in one or more of your control measures. Now, we have a duty under the management regs to do risk assessments. So by investigating near misses, working out what controls are either failing or we need new controls, it can help perform our duty to do risk assessments. And financial. Accidents, can be very expensive when it does go wrong. But if we're putting controls in place at the near miss stage, nobody's been harmed. So it can, be better off financial to deal with it early before it snowballs into something bigger. Think about insurance premiums as well. So, if we're investigating, before it turns into an accident and somebody is harmed, civil claims and fines as well. Well, thank you for joining my Take 5 session on near misses. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.